Hello everybody, it is Demon Walker here, and today I'm going to be going through another one of those loose pack unboxings. So these are just kind of the packs the way they come whenever I get them from Waifu. So this one is actually from their hit pack game. You spend $20 and they'll have 5 hit packs, and they show you the hit packs ahead of time. And you just get those hit packs out of whatever boxes. So this one that is visible is from that Private Girl box that I did a bit ago. And then there's 4 other ones in here. And then this one is the loose random extra goodies that they give me in most of my orders. So I figure we'll go through those today. This one also has my redeem for my Under the Nightgown box in there. I placed an order for it and got a pretty nice bonus in there that I will save for the last thing on this side. So just to start off, they usually give me kind of like a big sticker inside one of these. I'm not sure how I feel about the way they pack this in, but I don't know if they have anything better they could do. I don't want to ruin the sticker. I actually put these in a sticker book, so I like having these. Anytime I get more stickers, I'm always happy. This one is Hentai or Die, and I cannot really make out what girl is on there very well, but it's a pretty cool sticker. And then they gave me, it looks like they opened up a box of Private Girl. So this is another one of those hyper-realistic cards. Blue hair. I almost want to say this is like a Dragon Quest character or something like that. I don't know, though. And then underneath that is a REM magazine art card, which, not bad. I mean, again, the white dress. This is probably another one of those weak arts. I don't think I like this magazine rarity from Private Girl, which is said in the video I made on it, but that's okay. And then they like to send little bitty stickers like this that also end up in my sticker book at some point. Very nice bikini lady. I don't know who she is, but more stickers is always nice. I almost kind of wish they sold the stickers on their website too, because then I could purchase those whenever I feel like. And then these are the 3 random packs they gave me. So I know this one is that Fake Goddess Story pack. This one is some sort of one Goddess Story pack. I do not know which one. This one I know I've opened in the past with one of my boxes, but I could not tell you which box it went to. So let's start with the most disappointing one first. Oh boy. And these were stuck in there. So you can see it comes with 3 cards with thick cardstock, and one of them usually has a gold leaf, and I think that is cool. Until you see like what the card will be. And here we have Sparkle. I have gotten so many duplicates of this particular card. I do like Sparkle, but I don't like Sparkle in this card art. I don't know why they have these 3 panels over here showcasing various spots, and the explosion stars is so distracting. If it wasn't everywhere, it would be really cool. Like, put it in the background, not the foreground. Put it behind her, so everything else is exploding with stars like fireworks. And then that would be a cool card. Alright, and next up we have Ellen Joe. I do not know if I have this card or not from this set. I think I do, but I'll showcase this off anyway. It's hard to not like Ellen Joe. I would honestly play ZZZ just for her. She's like the only character I know, but pretty cool artwork. And then Ganyu from Genshin Impact, and I think he gets these out of like damaged boxes and stuff. I know Waifu likes to sell damaged boxes and says a lot of the times the cards won't be damaged. But with this particular set, there's always 1 or 2 cards that get damaged out of those. I've bought a few of those damaged boxes in the past, and other cards have not been damaged, but this set always has 1 or 2, and it's usually near the edges, and you can tell this is pretty bad. This is the type of card that I would say use this to see what happens when you do a thing like trying to rip off the foiling or light it on fire or something weird. Maybe even just dissect it. And I'm pretty sure I have a copy of this, so I don't feel bad doing it. I should feel bad because it's kind of wasting cardboard. But, I mean, it was a freebie anyway. I didn't expect these. And it's not a pack I care for, so whatever. Right, here is Goddess Story. I'm going to assume it's probably NS12, which I've opened a box or 2 of these. And to start up, we got Hatsune Miku, which is a duplicate of a card I've received. Yeah. And we've got this chick. This is another duplicate. I've opened 2 boxes of this box, so all these rares are going to be duplicates for me. From Angel Next Door, I believe. Spoils Me Rotten or something like that. She's alright. This is from One Punch Man, Tatsumi, or whatever her name is. The little lolly thing. And that one's a reprint from NS11, which is something they like to do. Nope, dropping cards. And a generic white-haired chick. No idea who she is. I don't know. I've had my fun with that box. The Goddess Story box, especially the 1 won boxes and 2 won boxes, you can really only buy like 1 to 2 before you get bored. So I'm not super excited to see packs of that anymore. But let's see what this one is. Alright. So this is some sort of angel-looking girl. She's got the weird angel wings on her head. Looks like coming out of the back of her skull, maybe. Very nice outfit. Again, it has too much foiling and weird spots, but this one isn't as obnoxious as the sparkle one. I don't know who this girl is, but the artwork isn't bad. And it looks like this is one of those 2 card packs. Yeah, I've got a few cards from this pack before. I just don't remember what box. I'd have to sift through my stuff. And then another Heterochromia Beauty. Let's see. It's really hard to see her with my lighting. She's got that sandpaper background, and that sandpaper glitter just kind of looks awful. I don't know. I know the Reluctant set used this a lot, and that was a very popular set because it came right after Under the Nightgown. And it sold out super quick, but I don't like this foiling or texturing or whatever they want to call it on these cards, and Reluctant used it a lot. It kind of just looks ugly. Alright. Next up is the hit packs. So, I ended up with one of Private Girl. This is the least important one. This is from... I don't even remember the name of the set, but I was very disappointed, so we'll open that one first. And then Senpai Goddess Haven. I believe this is from Senpai Goddess Haven 4, but it could be 6. And then these silvers are usually from Goddess Story promos. I believe the NS2 onwards. So these are going to be like single cards. Those are usually pretty good. Alright, so if I remember how this one did its hit pack, one of these cards is going to be fancy, and the rest are going to be basic cards that I could have gotten in the set normally. And it's probably this one. That is the fancy card, EX01. Very nice wolf girl, at least. I do like that art. I do like the look of this character. I don't know. There's a weird line on it that kind of detracts from it a little bit. I don't know if that was intentional or a printing error, but nothing much I can do. I don't intend to buy more packs of this if I can help it. And then the rest, this is from the generic set, basic SSR. She's from the generic set. She's from the base set, and she's from the base set. So yeah, you get 4 cards that could have been in any basic pack, and then 1 card that I think can only come in this pack. Not a bad pull in there one. I did get 1 new card and 4 dupes, but what can I do? Alright, and Private Girl. So I just did the other box of this earlier today. I'm very satisfied so far with it. Ooh, and this is a nice witchy character. This is a pretty cool setup. She's got, looks like all sorts of familiars, spiders, ghosties, ghouls. A beautiful purple outfit. Like, this is adorable. So far, this is probably the best card I've gotten out of this setup today. And then got that tram girl background. Yeah, no, I like these cutesy characters. I like witches, because I've always liked magical stuff. So the witchy characters kind of draw me in. I don't know if she is an OC or from an anime. If she's from an anime, I would absolutely watch it. So, let me know if that is the case. If not, oh well. This will definitely go in a high priority place in my binder. Alright, and Senpai Goddess Haven. I'm pretty sure this is 6 now that I think about it. And it's a redeem. So I'm glad I did this now. I was getting ready to place another order on Waifu, and I'm like, well, maybe I should open some of my stuff to see if I get any redeems out of this. Which I just did, so I'm gonna have to send him a message and see what this is for. I have no idea with that on there. I'll have to translate it. But very nice pull. The redeems seem to always give you like binders, fancy cards, things like that, and I'll be showing off a redeem in just a few moments after I clear through these last 2 packs. And then Waifu, they gave me 10% on my last order when I did a redeem, which was pretty neat. Alright, Justice. So I think this is from the NS 13 set then, maybe? 2M14. So I know one of the sets I was collecting, they did kind of a tarot theme, where they had 22 different promotional rare cards, each of a different arcana. So far, I've collected 2 different ones, and this would be my 3rd. The Justice Arcana looks really cool. I don't know who this lady is, maybe from Arknights, but nice, beautiful, flowing red hair. So one of my buddies at one point, I don't know what possessed him to do this, but he made an entire test for seeing what tarot personality you are, and on the initial test, I ended up with the Justice Arcana somehow. I didn't think that fit me, but I thought it was hilarious. It's got like a kind of a watermark on the flavor text. I don't think any of the other ones I've seen have done that, but I haven't looked super well. But that's really cool. Very nice pull there. For the last of the promos. Alright, the Hanged Man, and this is what Asuka, or Asuna, however her name is, from Neon Genesis. She definitely fits as the Hanged Man. Very negative card connotation. just because it's usually representative of like bad things to come, if I recall. Not bad artwork of her. I can't say I dislike it. I don't care for the character, but if you have good artwork of something, I will appreciate it. Kind of nice outfit. Looks almost like a maid outfit, maid dress of sorts. And then on the back, this is from that NS14 as well. So, with Waifu Wu's hit pack, they always showcase what 5 hit packs will be in it before you can purchase. So you can see whether it is going to be worth your money or not. So if you see silver ones like this, or if you see, I don't know, ones like these, those hit packs are usually going to be worth it. It's when you see the ones like this with the Chinese and you see a lot of them that it's not worth your money. I've seen a bunch of different ones cycle through, and this was the first one I finally got a chance to purchase. Alright, and finally, for the redeem that I did last time, so this came from Under the Nightgown. They gave me an option between this and a binder. The binder was, I believe, Raiden Shogun, and I don't really care for Raiden Shogun, so I chose, I believe this is Mirako from My Hero. So this is a super thick kind of glitter card. That glitter is suspended in some sort of liquid and just shimmers all around. It's a pretty beautiful art piece of her. I think I don't know if I would want too many of these because I can't store this in a binder. This is something I have to set on a shelf somewhere with just how thick this is. But the art itself is beautiful. The card itself is great. I know there are 9 of these from this set. The set's no longer available, unfortunately. But this is a wonderful card. I'm glad that of them, there were 3 that I wouldn't have minded, and this was one of them. So, very beautiful. So that is it for this random pack unboxing. It's hard to tell when I'll be able to do these because it's just kind of based on when I get a large variety of different packs from my orders. Sometimes I get more than others, sometimes I don't get anything. I just kind of let them stockpile for a little bit and then toss it all in. Hopefully I will get something good out of that redeem card that I pulled, and maybe I'll be able to do an unboxing on that one next. But otherwise, that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed and have a great rest of your day.